Now we've got Jeff and Brad, Giant Bomb, here on the couch with some bullshit.
Yeah, I guess if you want to put it that way. Yeah,
that's, so we've been talking, fighting games, hot right now.
Very hot. Fighting games are back.
And
so, it's a great time to go back into the catalogs of the past few years and dig up some things that people might have forgotten.
So, people are hot on MK right now.
Yeah.
And, that's a series that has its roots in the 90s and the stop-motion animation, the motion capture stuff that they were doing then.
Exactly. And we're going to take it back to 2009 with this Chinese fan release, I guess. That's the research is spotty. Called Dong Dong Never Die.
Dong Dong Never Die.
I'll reset it here so we can get a look at the intro for it here.
Yeah, I think you really have to see the very, very beginning of this to really appreciate it.
Specifically the part where it's just the music from King of Fighters 98. and basically the whole intro from...
And specifically like some of the graphics from King of Fighters 98.
But those are not King of Fighters characters.
What?
So this is all digitized. These are all digitized characters. I don't know if it's the developers themselves or their friends or what, but they have created a whole roster of fighters. And it's pretty good. This kind of just speaks for itself.
The vast majority of them being actual people.
Yes.
With some minor exceptions.
With some exceptions. And
so Brad, you're going in cold here on Dong Dong Never Die.
Oh my God!
So we're just going in straight versus mode.
Oops.
Oh, worth pointing out here, lower left, in addition to all these actual Chinese dudes, Mario.
Are you ready for Mario v Mario?
Should we start with Mario v Mario? Is that really where you want to go?
I feel like we need to see some of this digitized.
You go ahead
actors.
and pick Mario.
You're gonna play as fake Iori?
He's a little more Kyo than Iori.
Okay,
There's another version of this character where he busts his shirt off, which maybe gets your Iori out. So Mario is basically Akuma.
Okay.
So is this fairly Street Fighter analogous as far as the systems? Or?
Yeah. It's You're a little harder to hit by being that small. So mash out the Raging Demon.
Oh God, I can't remember.
Okay, all right. Well,
this is a 4-button game, right?
Yes, it is.
I don't know how to do that.
So
on
just like jab, jab, forward, short, and then fierce, basically. 1-1 forward, 3-2.
I can't, dude.
All right, I will pick Mario
later.
next
time.
I like he has like his hands in his pockets when he's doing the spin kick.
Yeah.
I guess this does kind of speak for itself. Corey, if you've got anything out of the chat, folks want to know about Dong Dong Never Die.
A lot of questions, a lot of anger.
It's clearly
it's the best fighting game that has Mario in it. So
that's not hard. It's the only fighting game that has Mario.
Pretty much.
Zombie Pie, our own moderator, wants to know if fighting games are coming back, shouldn't there be more knockoffs, and when is Clay Fighter going to make its return?
Well, I think this answers the knockoffs question in spades.
This originally came out in 2009, so this has been around for a little bit, but yeah.
But it's kind of after, like Street Fighter 4 was out in 2009.
Yeah.
So.
And the character screen music in this game is basically jacked from Street Fighter 4.
I love that he's got the Mario jump noise.
My favorite story about this game that I'm stealing from Jeff is that didn't you unrar this and one of the files was bad and it still works?
Yeah.
It's like, Well, clearly, everything doesn't need to be working at the highest levels of precision for Dong Dong Never Die.
It's true.
So Street Fighter-esque as far as the actual handling of the gameplay. How does it feel, Bradley? Your first hands-on time with this?
It's weird because we're playing on Xbox pads and the D-pads don't work. We have to use sticks.
Have to use the analog
So it's kind of hard to gauge the feel, but I mean it's playable. You know what? I just did the fireball motion both ways and they both worked.
Great.
So,
well, one of them's probably a burning burning mushroom, and one's a regular mushroom.
So
full on, basically Akuma wind pose.
Somebody in the chat figure out what the character is on Mario's back. I need to know.
You don't think it's just the Akuma?
No, it's a different character.
Oh, okay.
Akuma's is heaven. I want to know what Mario's got going on. I'm going to let you kill me so we can pick new characters. What do you say?
Where this game kind of falters, if you want to actually start to judge it as a serious fighting game, is that there are a ton of infinite combos, and like you build meter while your super move is hitting, which is ridiculous. So there's just a lot of really weird stuff in this game.
You don't say.
I mean, systems-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Even separately from.
I have to play the 2 nurses.
All right.
How does that
The
work?
twin nurses, is that who you're picking here?
There are 2 characters in one.
You know, I don't speak Chinese, and even I could tell that was not a very passionate delivery of that line. A little flat. Oh God! Where did Optimus Prime come from? Did you pick Optimus Prime as a support character?
No, that's one of her supers is to call in Optimus Prime.
She's friends with Optimus Prime.
She's friends with Optimus Prime.
Is that explained in the
Oh,
backstory?
no, again?
Obviously, yeah.
Is there an
of course.
attract screen where we can learn all about these
Six
characters?
Oh, again.
You know what? You're two nurses, Brad, but I don't think you stand a chance against Optimus fucking Prime.
I won that match.
He won. I don't know. It's...
Keep up.
I'm taking the long term here. Don't get cocky.
You want to go put some money down? You want to have some cash games?
We're gonna do some Dog Never Die cash games.
What room at Evo are the cash games for this going to be? Let's just figure it out now.
It's in someone's van.
Well, I think we have our next Scrub League candidate locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, it's gonna be this. Corey, keep the questions from the chat going, please.
Do all the characters have a basic Ryu moveset?
Yes, pretty
Seems
much.
that way, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of dragon punches, whole lot of fireballs.
I would love to see some different backgrounds because they are all crazy Street Fighter knockoffs.
I think we'll have to play some single player for that. I think
okay.
versus mode might just default to this like training stage.
Maybe it's worth popping in just to see some of that stuff because it's the backgrounds are actually kind of interesting to me because they are clearly inspired by Street Fighter levels, but they are using their own stuff. Like they've actually just made these. It seems.
They went out and found their own F-15.
That's right.
This guy's got a gun.
It's like I have a pancake
That
on his
guy's
head.
got a
I wonder if that guy's friends with Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's a construction helmet.
construction helmet. He's a grappler. I want to. I'm not looking to grapple just yet.
Guy's all
Guy's got a
snake style.
wrench.
He's at the Pokemon. How about fake D-Dark?
You think of this guy?
Yeah, fake D-Dark. I like him.
3 billion human lives ended in August 2027. Survivors of the nuclear fire called the War of Judgment. They lived only to face a new nightmare, the war against the machines. The computer which controlled the machines, Skynet, sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission,
Hey, but you were getting
to
some bad
destroy the
distortion out
leader
here on
of the
this.
human resistance, John Connor,
Oh, God.
my son.
So glad I didn't watch this before.
The first Terminator was programmed to strike at me in the year 1984, before John was
Meanwhile, the
born.
story's talking about 2013. I don't.
Yeah, it was like 2009,
The
2013.
second was set to strike at John himself.
Here's Chinese John Connor.
Child.
Or is that Chinese Kyle Reese?
I don't know. There's a character that does do the kind
The
of like
resistance was able to send
naked on the ground, surrounded by
protector for John.
like
Oh,
there's
like
kind of
he's like the Terminator zapping in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reach him first.
So apparently I'm playing as the boss.
Okay.
So
Crap. He's gonna be all overpowered.
yeah.
That guy's like, whatever.
Oh, my God. Dude, jump again, jump again.
Yeah, every time he jumps, it's
It's like Goro in MK Trilogy.
is a gift to everyone every time that character jumps.
Oh, man.
I don't think you can drink through a gas mask.
He can. How do you know that's a gas mask and not
A drinking mask.
a drinking assistant helmet?
You know what? You're right. I don't know anything that's going on
Yeah.
right now, so gross assumptions like that have no place in Dog Dog Never Die. All right, I feel like we have seen enough of this stage.
Well, I mean,
oh, you can't quit out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just won.
I could start over, but we might end up with the same stage.
No, I was hoping to. So you and Brad both won a round already. I was hoping to
do a tiebreaker.
But look at this sweet soccer stadium.
Is this the Sakura stage from Alpha?
Oh, he throws wrenches at you.
Of course, wrenches and soccer balls.
That's supposed to be a Shaolin soccer reference.
Oh, I wish this game had fatalities.
That's just another one of the problems with Asia not getting into MK is they never learned the joy of fatalities.
Truly.
All right, obviously this can keep going. Jeff, if folks want to play Dong Dong Never Die for themselves,
just type that into the internet and whatever comes back will probably be a download link.
Awesome.
All right, wait, we settle this.
All right. Yeah, let's settle the standing Dong Dong feud.
I didn't mean to pick that guy, but I'm glad I picked that guy.
All right.
And we'll go out on this high note.
I'll be this guy because he's got a gun.
Oh, man. I don't even have a shirt.
You got chains,
That's
though.
not going to work out. All right.
Oh, hold on. We didn't know he also had a rocket launcher.
That didn't seem fair at all.
And the juggles are just like this. It doesn't stop. You can kind of just juggle a guy forever in a lot of cases.
Frisbee? Oh, God. Oh.
I'm pretty sure some of that stuff right there was just direct King of Fighters explosion sprite knockoffs.
Yeah, and a lot of the sound effects are coming right out of King of Fighters games as well.
Not to surprise anyone, but complete lack of respect for copyright law.
And some of the music you get in some of these background stages, you get like the Mission Impossible theme, music from Metal Gear,
whatever they had around.
Yeah.
So, to your knowledge, they've never charged money for this.
I don't think so. It's hard to say for sure if this appeared on like a magazine cover disc or the origins of Dong Dong Never Die are somewhat hazy.
What is going on?
Do you know who that was?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, that seems fair.
Oh,
he knocked you out of that.
Yeah.
Can't figure out any moves with this guy.
Oh, it's pause. Go to the move screen.
Is there one?
No.
Oh,
it comes with a JPEG that has a move list.
You go print out a JPEG.
Yeah.
That always works really well. Brad, how are you feeling now in your third fight of Dong Dong Never Die?
This game's terrible. This game's not good.
Oh, have you figured out this guy's
no,
play
I
style?
got that like spinning hammer thing, but that's it.
Is he just saying Zangief?
I don't know. I'm terrible with Zangief, so I can't really tell you. Do you know if this was made with any kind of like fighting game construction kit? There's a couple of those out there.
Yeah, it's not. This isn't Mugen or anything like that.
Right,
it's. I want to say it came from some other like fan release, like Vanguard Princess or something like that. That might have something to do with that. The directories have a lot of things you can dig around in and find stuff. So
like the DLC characters.
Right, yeah.
Oh, what?
All right, so we're 1-1 here.
Oh, no. I'm trying to figure out a way to throw you. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh.
So, Jeff, have you just found this game's striker?
Dude's got a gun. Actually, there are a few characters that have guns.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a sweet kick move.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
And kind of the crazy thing about this is for us kind of kludged together and like obviously bootleg ass as a lot of this is.
Like clearly a lot of time was spent.
Yeah.
And this game has online play. I mean, it's like yeah. there's some kind of I wasn't able to get it working. I don't know. I started hitting buttons and said like, do you want to host game, join game? Like it's got stuff in there for that. I don't. So it's
who won there? Who won? Brad, you are the grand champion of Dong Dong Never Die.
Yeah, I couldn't feel. I feel like $1 million.
You will be the final challenger in the Dong Dong Never Die Whiskey Media Scrub League.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Get ready for that.
This guy moonwalks and then
look at me.
You know what?
And then throws a quarter.
I'm gonna let you guys keep playing, but I think we got to end this show properly.
Oh.
Jeff, thank you for bringing Dong Dong Never Die to us and to the masses.
Yeah, and I had heard about this a couple years ago, but had forgotten about it. But I got a PM from I believe it was Slayer Rick was his name. So just wanted to say, hey,
thank you for bringing that back to our attention.
Reminding us about this. It kind of came back on Gaff. People have definitely been talking about it the past couple of days.
You know, and actually someone was asking me earlier today if we were going to do a quick look of this, and I said, just maybe watch the happy hour. Yeah. You might find yourself pleasantly surprised.
Oh.
And I think that it's been pleasant for all of us all day here on the happy hour, but it's time to go. I'd like to thank, I don't know, everyone. Will, Norm, Brad, Jeff, Tony, Sarah, Matt, Corey, Sean Kuntz, waving if he wanted a shout out. Vinny, Joey, and Anna. Everyone else, of course, you the folks at home, all of our call-in contestants. Yeah, that's going to do it for this week's show. Have yourselves an excellent weekend. Half-hearted applause.
The one word you got me with.
KO， 胜负已分。第3回合，开战！KO， 胜负已分。
让你的铁锤。
第1回合，开战！八之鱼。
旋风锤。
邪魔するやつは指先一つでダウンさよっしゃ愛で鼓動速くなるよっしゃ俺の鼓動速くなるお前もどうさまようことな熱く燃えてる進んでちょい山に飛び散るはずさ
第2回合，开战！